My colleague, Honorable Kasum, General Secretary Administration, Manipur State Unit, NPF. I'm Awangbou newmai, the President of the NPF Manipur State Unit. In today's local paper, People's Chronicle, we came across in the headline, Congress questions Naga MLA's Delhi meeting with Amit Shah. The Congress questioning the NPF meeting Amit Shah shows their ignorance about the party system in the country. I also would like to say that they are showing the ignorance of the party, NPF. NPF is the second oldest party in the country and the oldest political party in the Northeast, which was formed in 1963, October 21st. We have been working for peace in the region. Our Honorable Party President, Dr. Nefirio, the present Chief Minister of Nagaland, has a great concern for the peace in the region. You may recall that he has appealed to the Naga people and all other communities in the Northeast, not particularly in Manipur alone, to shun violence, and he particularly appealed to the Naga people to release the 14 cookies who were detained by some Naga volunteers, to release unharmed and seek justice for those who are being abducted by the Kuki militants on 13 May at Lailon Baife. On 10 May, 6 bodies are recovered, highly mutilated, chopped into pieces, which is most inhuman manner that any human beings will ever commit that kind of crime. The case has been handed over to NIA. NIA is on the job, but the party wants that NIA speed up the process and arrest the culprit as soon as possible. The party delegates led by our Honorable Party President Dr. Nefirio and the senior party leader Dr. Jalang, our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, and also Deputy Chief Minister of Manipur, Al Dikho, and myself as the party president. We represent the party and show our concern for justice in the state. Congress have the habit of pointing their fingers on others, but never realize their mistake. The Congress MPs shout at the top of their voice in Parliament that Prime Minister doesn't visit Manipur during crisis. But the mistake they make was never realized. What happened in 1992 to 2000? Kuki Naga class, where 1,000 people were killed. 1,000 houses were burned down. Many were rendered homeless. That was the creation of the Congress. We all know it. And again, another mistake they made was signing of SU in 2008. SU means suspension of operation. My question is, when does the armies or the police ever conducted operation against these Kuki militants? I have never come across in any news that the armies or the police have ever conducted operation against these armed groups. When they have not conducted operation, when they have not launched an operation against these militants, how operation has suspended? Which operation they were talking about? People want to know that. And why so many SU camps have been allowed? Why so many SU camps are set up surrounding Manipur Belt and Naga areas? May 3 incident 2023. It all started with SU people. We all know it. So this signing of SU is not for peace. but to terrorize the state. We people will admit this. And the recent killing of 6 people, the brutal killing of 60 people, we all know that the responsible peoples, they are none other than the KNFP. I say this because these cookie CSOs have washed their hand, cookie MLAs have washed their hand. The Honorable Deputy CM put off her mobile phone, and it was Aaron Kipgen, who is none other than the spokesperson of KNFP, initiated in release of 12 cookies who are being taken into custody, their custody. When it is the spokesperson of KNFP who initiated the release of 12 and kept in their custody 6, then it is very clear that it is the KNFP who adopted them. And the Congress not satisfied with that, again create a big issue by creating 7 districts in 2016 without proper public hearing, without proper study, which they said is for administrative convenience, but it was never for administrative convenience. The creation of district in 2016 was also another issue, which led to present problems. Therefore, if Congress is for the people, instead of pointing fingers on other political parties, why not they also support to bring justice and admit their mistake? Shouting in the parliament is a shame for them when the world knows that it is they who created, who planted this seed, who have sown this seed, and now the fruit is being bared, and we're facing the problem because of their creations. Therefore, I would like to ask the Congress to be matured, to understand politics. They should know the system of political parties in the country, and they should also know what NPF is. A political party who has a serious concern for the welfare of the people will always raise any matter irrespective of the state, be it a South Indian state, be it North Indian state. We can still raise our concern whenever anything happens anywhere in the country, not only Manipur alone. Our party president, Dr. Nifirio, the President Honorable Chief Minister, shown his concern for peace in the state, which is everyone should in fact welcome. That there is a political party who have so much concern for peace everywhere in the country, even though we may have some limitation in the opposition area of our party. Our concern is for the entire country. Our concern is for the entire communities, particularly the marginalized community. We stand for them, we speak for them. Therefore, there's nothing wrong. NPF leaders meeting the Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah on 25th of this month. I would like to once again reiterate that instead of showing their ignorance, they should join hand with everybody, not for electoral gain. It is not a time for politicking. It's not a time to play politics to gain electoral politics. But it's time to come out together and say black is black and white is white. The culprit is culprit, the innocent is innocent. I also would like to condemn the Cookie Zoo community, who have earlier said they have no knowledge about 6 people. And today they admit that they have committed a crime. And these 4 people also should be booked. They should be arrested and they should tell who is the real culprit who killed, so brutally cut these bodies into pieces. And they must confess not only just killing, they must also confess that what they have done to these 11 women and the baby girl. The women have confessed to press through everybody that they have been fed with unknown meat. We did not know what meat it is, and they did not know. But today, when we found the bodies, which was badly mutilated, cut into pieces, it's made the people suspect that they might have been fed even with a human flesh. To that extent, which never happens in the entire world, have been committed. And why Ukizo committee should just simply admit we have committed a crime, that we are sorry. The sorry cannot solve the problems. We must solve this problem once and for all. Every sensible people should come forward, including Congress, instead of just playing with their people's emotion. They should be even ashamed to visit the hostels also. They should be ashamed to speak in the platform when they are the one who have sown the seed, and this is what's happening because of their own creation. Thank you.